in a small community called Nsasa, deep in PG District, Uganda. A quiet transformation is happening. A group of women who once had no stable income, no skill, and no hope for tomorrow are now creating something beautiful.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is where you are. So I last spoke in January 2025 when we had hosted a medical camp for the community here in Nsasa. So we had kicked off a tailoring project that week. That was a course, a 3-month course for local women to come and learn the skill of tailoring. Yesterday, we celebrated those graduates of that course, and it was a lovely day. Everyone was happy, and you know, the families of these young women were here yesterday. If I don't even know if the photos and even the videos can capture the amazing energy and pride the community had for these young women, the young women had for themselves, their families. It's just really a very worthwhile project here. Grace Mubiru was kind enough to give us a room at the farm to start the project. And now he's given us a second room for phase 2 of the project, where the graduates of the tailoring course will now be making scrubs for Dr. Pesh Scrubs in Uganda, which is a locally owned, locally produced product. And the women are paid according to the pieces that they make. They can work at their own pace. And they can come in, some of them have children at home, so they maybe come in later in the day when their other children are home from school.
The scrub I'm wearing today, and many others that you see, have been made by women in Nsasa. These are women that have been trained in tailoring. So these are women that are from underprivileged families, and some of them are underprivileged themselves. Some of them are mothers that don't have jobs, didn't have jobs previously. Some of them are mothers who dropped out of school. Maybe they had reached Form 4, they lacked school fees, they dropped out, got married. Some of them are still young girls, but also who were unable to continue school. And all I had to do was monitor the progress. I had to see if these people have to come out, because we knew if we train them, they need to get an employment opportunity. And if that was going to be them making medical apparel with us, I had to monitor them with their progress and know that whatever they're learning, they can actually be able to make the medical apparel. So I've been monitoring them. They're finally done and ready. Matter of fact, they also made their gowns. You look at them, look at their gowns, really perfect.
Kati nze obutamala kusoma tata yali afudde kale yali yafa kati olw'ensonga y'akasente nenkuba nesitamala kusoma kati nenvaayo waka nenziye eno ku faamu nenajjanga mukozi kati agwani oyo aleeta puroguramu y'okutunga era kati twayize okutunga scrubs ne gawuni ze twayambadde twazeetungidde. Era nga scrubs ezo tukolagana ne Dr. Pesh nga leke musawo kati ezaze okutuwa ku mirimu tunga scrubs leke kasente ako bamumuwadde naffe n'atuwaako basobola okulabira families zaffe kubanga abamu ku ffe fe abalalira waka wadde nga tukyali bato.
Ndi mukyala mufumbo, nina abaana 9 naye nga sinaba kujja wano nga sinawulira puroguramu eno nabeeranga eka bensiriikiriranga nina obulumi naye nga sirina kyensobola kwetuusaako olw'okuba nti sikola. Tuba tuli awo ne tuwulira puroguramu eno nejja twagenda tuyiga mpola naye katolwayo bwe tutuuse tuyize kuba tutunga scrubs z'abasawo, tutunga clinical coat ne tutunga ne gowns. kati tubifunyeemu tubisobolera ddala kuba already twatandika okufuna akasente ako ke tutwala naffe eka tulabe nga tuyamba ku baana baffe oba okubeezaawo obulamu naffe ne tufuna ku ssanyu.
And some of the best news is 2 of the women in the project did so well that they are now the teachers of the next course. So the top 2 from that class are now going to be teaching the next class. So that's added income for them and less expense for us. We are making progress. We are making big progress here. And, we need some help. I want to give a big shout out to my cousin, Tori Granrath, who graciously helped to sponsor phase 2 of this project. So we bought more sewing machines. We bought it's called an overlock machine that finishes the seams on or the edges on the materials. So we're making progress. So our next big project after the tailoring project is to get funding to build an early learning center so that when these women come for training or when they come to work, there's a place for their small children when the older children are in school during the day, and then they have no one to watch their younger children. So if we have an early learning center, we're planting 2 trees with 1 seed. So we're doing the work here. We just need a little push. Up until this point, until Tori stepped in, most of the funding came from me personally. And now I have reactivated a nonprofit I started many years ago that changed the name. It's now called With Uganda. And we will be doing fundraising, and you'll hear from us again and again, I'm sure. But we will show you the impact, even $5, like a collective. If we have 200 people donating $5 a month, that really is a big difference. And then eventually all of these programs that we have will be self-sustaining. And then we won't be needing money from outside anymore. And that's our goal. The most important thing to us here is impact. And then you can see the results collectively when we collectively come together. So thank you.